That was up.
Let's start with this actually though. Let's start with what is your weekend plan, sir? What's
So,
starting tomorrow? How's your weekend gonna go?
this weekend, for those who don't know, and if you don't know, you're living under a rock.
Oh, you're not
Is
American sumo fan?
Oh, fair. That could also be a thing. This weekend is the 2024 U.S. Sumo Nationals. This will be taking place in San Diego, San Diego, California, at Whole New Sumo. Um, yeah, and this will be my very first time trying out middleweight. I have been at middleweight since the new year, and have since done 3 to 4 tournaments to kind of prepare myself for what will happen in 48 hours.
How many of those are weight classes though? I mean, Tennessee was weight class, but Roller Town open.
SoCal was weight class. Rollertown was just kind
Okay.
of like a fluke. Yeah.
And yeah, and Met was also open. So two of them are open and two are
Oh,
weight class.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you're still wrestling at that weight. I'm just
Yeah.
okay. So you're going in. Are you going in Friday? Going in tomorrow?
I am flying out in 11 now and 11 at 6 a.m.
Are you gonna be able to get there for the meeting?
Yeah.
Awesome. I didn't think you'd make it, but good work.
If I want to, nope.
No,
But
but yeah.
will I go? Yes. I even have my little look. I'm gonna wear a suit jacket.
Ooh,
Yes. Gotta look, somewhat professional or whatever. Well,
fancy.
getting professional for the circus.
Fancy kisser. Woo. All
Yeah.
right. And then you got the tournament Saturday. I would like to remind you and anyone else who's watching, if you are wrestling that day, JJ wants you at the pre-meeting at 8 o'clock or before 8 o'clock.
8 a.m. Yep.
He's going to be way hard on that. He's going to kick people out if they're not there by 8 o'clock, which I think is insane, but I understand he wants to keep things on time as most best as possible.
I understand that too.
If you don't want to lose your freaking spot, get there at 8.
At 8.
Make sure my
Yeah.
San Antonio people are there at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Because JJ and Jessica, I'm sorry, Jay and Jessica are notorious late for things. So,
Oh, okay.
hey,
Yeah.
Lisa is too. So you got to make sure Lisa's there as well. She's also late for a lot of stuff.
Is also late for things. I know, but her and I are sharing an Airbnb, so therefore she will be up. Period. She will
All
be there
right.
on time.
And when does the tournament start on Saturday?
Question. I think that thing was 8 to 8:30, and then they just get it cracking right after that. For the first time ever, I'm not the first one up, which kind of sucks because I really enjoy just ripping the band-aid off and then being like, okay, well that happened, but right now I get to sit in anticipation in anticipation, watching the lightweights, and well, I get to cheer on Liesel, and then I get to get into my zone, and it's go time. The women's middle shouldn't take too long. I think there's 5 of them, and it's
But,
double elimination.
yep.
So they
Jessica's
will,
gonna take
will
that.
go
Way to go, Jessica. You're gonna take that. Ugh.
her and Caitlin and a bunch of other people that I do not know from
Yeah,
other.
me neither. Okay. So tournament are you doing open this year? It's too bad. I like watching you beat the big guys.
Yeah, I can't put I have to be uh conscious of the miles I put on my knee. Yeah.
All
I
right.
Doing my weight class is enough, but then if I do my weight class and the open, I run the risk of not being able to walk right the rest of the weekend.
Are you gonna do the beach seminar on Sunday with John?
No, on Sunday I am actually going with a couple of friends that are coming down from LA. We're gonna go play a round of golf. So
Oh,
I'm gonna be day drunk all Sunday. And honestly, if I snatch gold, I don't want to do sumo for at least a week.
all right.
period. Like
Uh,
I want to just
I'd be
just
the opposite. I'd be like, let's do it every day. But that's me.
oh, I would have to reset and then because I know that I if I, when I get on the USA team, I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the summer sacrificing uh to train like a crazy person, just like I was the 5 days a week. So yeah, I don't want to do more sumo after a tournament. I apologize.
So that being said, question real quick for you and anyone else in the chat who wants to throw down this in the comments, because I've always wondered this for sumo amateur sumo wrestlers like us. I've seen people do what we do, where we have a tournament and then we'll have like a get together afterwards, like at the next day, at the get go or practice or something like that. I've also seen people do it the day before.
Yeah.
And what would you like more? Like I don't like the day before, or at least not if we do a lot of matches, because that makes me feel weak the next day.
Yeah.
But I
And
don't know if people
which
like the
happened
day
to me.
after.
Roller Town had I like, you say you're gonna go, you're like, I'm gonna go light or whatever, but just the environment, and then you end up going hard, which we went hard at the practice, and then 15 matches throughout the day. I had to call it quits after 12. I
Yeah.
was just, this is too much. Anyhow, and but then funny thing, after Roller Town, we also had a practice afterwards. I don't know how I'll say after a tournament, you'll get less energy. Um
Yeah, but I like it because I know what I want to work on at that point.
yeah,
Because
it's
I just had a tournament and I'm like, okay, I was sucking at the edge. I wasn't dropping. I need to work on that. Or
fair.
my touch eye was slow and shitty. Let's work on that for a little bit.
I would rather, yeah, I
Enjoyed
guess I would
that.
rather like it afterwards then. Yeah, for
That's
safety
me.
purposes. No, yeah. It's a safety thing, just because so many people try to go hard right before a tournament and then get injured.
If it
So
was just a workout beforehand, I like that. We just did Chico and Suriashi and stuff. Maybe did some Tachi eye drills. Not like hit each other, but someone just puts Kai open up and lean the chest for a little bit. That's cool. It's
yeah.
the matches before the day before that I think is a little much for me. For me, um, I want that to be sure. I'm asking for people's opinions because everybody's gonna feel different. Some people want those matches beforehand. Like I like a lot of matches up till Tuesday or Wednesday before that Saturday tournament. Uh, and I know like Jay wants to stop the week before. He doesn't want to do shit for like the last week before a tournament. He didn't want to do a damn thing. So everybody's different. I'm just curious about how they feel about tournaments and shit, and how people feel. That's all I'm asking, guys. So let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious.
All right.
So
Yeah.
let's get on with Sake and Sumo. We're going to talk about the last basho, this fun basho that we had. I guess I could call it fun. I call it "What the fuck just happened" basho. I don't know. It was insanity. It was one of the most insane bashos I've ever watched. Probably
It was
number
very, it
two or
was
three.
very, what do you call it? Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah, an echo.
No, sorry about that.
That's
Uh,
cool.
it was quite a bit chaotic. A lot of that was due to all the top tier guys being uh Kyujo or Fresensho. And
That was weird. Weird number one.
yeah.
Yes.
And like from day one, it was just like, oh, slaughter, slaughter. It's like pew pew pew. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. And
Almost every day we saw
like,
some people drop out.
what? Yeah, every single day. So that opened the floodgates for a lot of just random little stars to shine, and they did. So the whole first week, you had guys like Hammerhead, or for those that don't know, Takada Fuji. Yeah, you had Ura. We were all week one. We were all going
Straight,
ape shit for Uda.
6
Ape
days straight
shit.
winning, and then he went, I think, 7 straight losses right after.
Straight line. You are correct.
That's insanity, right? That alone is insane. That's insane.
Very Uda fashion. Yeah, you had yeah, and then there was a brief moment when was it Mason? There was a couple of people just that the leaderboard just kept. Oh, Shona Naomi was
Oh
kind of
yeah,
up there, and it's just the leaderboard just kept changing, and then like a phoenix rising from the ashes came my boy Big Blue. Woo! Oh, that whole week one, we were just like, I think Uda might be able to do this.
I did not
Of
think
course.
that. Not in 1 second. I knew over two
Oh, I did. I wore pink. I was for it. Here for it.
Still, that's
Oh,
a long way to kick some butt. Good work. So proud
uh,
of you, man.
you know who else had a really good run? Ryuden.
Yes,
He had a really good run.
there were multiple aging guys who were like getting up there that did better. Matakayumi also, like people who you're like, you're done though, right? I thought you've been sucking. Matakayumi, Rudin were like, hey, we're gonna have a good basho. We're gonna win.
Just like, oh, like just quietly. And I know there's several who, or a few, namely Brenda, who are not a fan. Brenda and maybe Zombie Mommy, not a fan of Ryuden. Hey, everybody makes mistakes. I don't know whatever his extramarital affairs are, but I can appreciate the man's moving in the ring. He's got really good fundamentals. He's very consistent.
Yeah,
He's very consistent.
yeah.
And so I respect that. Like his style never wavers, and it works 80% of the time.
Uh, cause, speaking of consistency, Oho again when he gets in the single digits just fell apart again, and I don't know what's wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
Uh, he when he goes again, it feels like he has to have someone to challenge him for him to go, because he goes
Ah,
against, like the higher guys, kicks ass. He goes
yeah.
against Hoshoryu and stuff is awesome, and then he goes against the regular rank and filers and just doesn't seem to even try and
Yeah.
loses. And I don't know why he keeps doing that. I don't get it.
I don't either.
If he's one of those people that has to have someone he wants to challenge him to get it up, he's never going to get higher than he is now. He
You
has to get
still you
he has to
still
get
love
that up
him.
every day. He has to, or he's just going to be down there, which is sad. It's given up a fantastic sumo body, a fantastic sumo talent. He's just
Mm,
giving all that up by not getting himself fired up for every day.
mm, mm, mm.
You got to. You can't just come in and be like,
Yeah, you love him. I couldn't care less for him, but I think that, he'll hopefully one day do better. I mean, geez, he's at M, or he was at M4. He will now, I don't know. He's not going to drop that far because he's 6-9. So that's a negative
a
two.
couple. He'll probably go down to M7 or so. I'm
Yeah, there
saying.
was so many people fucking up, and even in the Sanyaku.
Oh
So
yeah,
I have a feeling there's gonna be a huge shuffle, but those in the middle won't budge down too much because then that puts a burden on the bottom half for people. You don't want to not promote really good sumo from somebody
yeah.
down at the bottom, and I'm sure they're itching to get Waka back up there. And who I don't know, and maybe Toki Hayate or something. Um, but yeah, dude,
There's a couple of people that I think they want to move up. I think they want to move up Daisho again because he did pretty good after a couple tournaments where
yes,
he
he did. I mean, what did Dai show? I think he finished 11-4. That's
yeah
correct.
yeah. So
And
he's gonna
pancakes.
yeah
I mean, pancakes is already Ozeki. Like, what
yeah
you
he's not going anywhere for a while.
can't. Yeah.
The other one, the Meisei. I don't remember what his record was. Do you remember what his record was?
10-5.
He
Macy
was
was ten
killing
and
it.
five.
He was looking like Meisei again, like the
Yeah.
Senyaku Meisei that he was like a couple years ago. He was looking like Meisei again. So I don't
Yep.
know if I'll say keep it that way, but I hope he does because I always enjoy the sumo when he's on like this.
And you know who was good, but I'm annoyed saying it? Abby. He did quite all
Yeah,
right. He did quite all
but
right.
his feet were flat. Like I said, when his feet stay flat,
Yeah.
it's a whole other game. When he's not
True.
on his tippy toes, his feet stay basically flat while he's fighting. People can't get him so much falling forward.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
It's that simple. That's that simple with that guy.
All
But
right.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Uh, we'll see if he gets back into the Sanyaku and get his ass kicked again. I don't know.
Now, I do have to make one quick shout out. Well, first let's I'll go over the list of people who just bailed out of the tournament. Which was my man's, which I love him, and he was making so many waves. I just feel like we should have to mention him, the Undertaker.
Yeah,
Have to do it. So he was out whole tournament. Hopefully he gets back because I want to see what him and what I think he beat Onosato, Big Blue. He beat him last tournament.
he did. I think.
So I want to see Onosato's Revenge, which sounds like a really good movie. Onosato's Revenge. So that's the Undertaker. Uh, Asuna Yama. I don't, I guess he's hurt.
Every time he gets close to that Sanyaku again, he seems to be hurt. Something
Yeah,
goes wrong. Hip,
he's
calf,
mentally hurt.
ankle, something.
Yeah, and then we had Takakeisho, who he did fight too, and
He
then
tried.
pew, disappeared. We had Teruno Fuji, who fought too, and pew. And then we also had Mitoryu, who fought 11, was out for four of them. And big old shout out to Takayasu, who was out, but good Lord, I think he was out like I think it was 4 days, 4 or 5 days, something like that. Anyways, he went on his first day back. He just took Hoss and just, yeah. I was like, okay, somebody's awake, and then just went on a full on spree. Like I was like, now that's how you come back from from a hiatus. So that was pretty cool on his part. So I wanted to give a shout out of the people who were kind of MIA for whatever length of time. He redeemed himself completely.
I feel you. I feel you on that one. I really do.
I think there's one more Wakamoto Haru who was out. He was out for 3 days, but you wouldn't. I don't like. I actually forgot that he was out for 3 days. But
I remember him dropping out because I was worried because he's what is he now? He's not second? Is he
he's
Sekiwaka?
Sekiwake. Well, he was
That's what I'm
Sekiwake.
saying. He dropped out.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, okay.
thinking Onosato and Kirishima are going to go in there. Who was the other Sekiwake this tournament?
Sekiwake Abi.
Oh shit! So they're gonna have three? Because I mean, I don't see them not promoting Onosato, and Kirishima has to drop down. So they're gonna have to have three.
Sure. I mean, what are they gonna promote Onosato to? Nothing. He's Sekiwake. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah,
have to move him up to Sekiwake after winning a tournament. They're not
yeah.
gonna
No
like they're
shit.
not gonna keep him at Komasui. It's the first time since Takakeisho. I could be wrong, guys. This isn't like I have this written down, but it's the first time I remember since Takakeisho's first tournament win that saw someone win at Komasui because it's hard to win at Komasui.
Yeah.
Normally, you get to face a Yokozuna in the first couple of days.
Which he was supposed to, but he
Yeah,
got yeah,
Takakeisho faced Kino Sato, and I think on day 2 or 3 in his
yeah.
run. And then, luckily for him, the other two Yokozunas were out, and then he went out and run, he got 13-2 and won his first. So It's not an easy thing. It's like winning an M1. Those two positions are not
Uh,
easy to win because you have to go for the first 5 days of just
do you
hell of a
think?
tournament.
Do you think? Okay, he won this. He won this tournament, right? Which will get him to Sekiwake. But could they lightly count that as one of the three he needs for Ozeki? Or wait,
Yeah,
one of the.
they will because if you're in the Senyaku, they usually count it. What people
Okay,
are asking
okay,
about is that he won that. He's already had like 33 since he started in the first division, and people are like, "Yeah, but they don't usually, except for like one time, they don't usually count that until you get into the Senyaku. Once you get into Senyaku, it's a different story.
got it. That's good to know, everybody.
So this
That is
should be the first
really
one, and it should help if he can just get like at 10 and 11 the next couple of bashos. He should be up there, which would be
okay.
really freaking impressive.
Okay.
Because I mean, most guys get there. What is he now? 23, I think.
Yeah.
I want to say he's 23. See, Takeshi got there at 22. But like, look at the other guys. Asayama was 26. Uh, Hoshoryu 24, 25, something like that. And
Yeah.
most guys seem to be getting there 25, 26. So getting there early could be helpful as long as you stay healthy. It's always
And
an
they
issue.
now they were, I don't know if any of if you guys watched there was an episode with Chris Sumo where Chris did a side-by-side comparison of where Onosato's at in his life right now at 23 and where Hakuho was. And it's just insane to see the numbers that Hakuho had put up.
Yeah,
I mean,
because wasn't he 22 when he got the Yokozuna?
yes,
I'm pretty sure.
he said, and it
I'm
said
always
by
impressed with
9
Takeshi getting the Ozeki at 22. Fucking
Hakuho.
Hakuho was just like already at
Yeah,
Yokozuna. That's insanity. I think Akibono did the same thing. I think he started at 18 and got
yeah.
the freaking by 22, he was a Yokozuna. That shit is so dominant so fast.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I it was just impressive because as impressive as Onosato is, when you see the numbers on the board, the scorecard of Hakuho, you're just like, he's a fucking goat. Like I like it, and I hate that the JSA, is like just so in his ass about it. It's like the dude has a right to be, pretty. I don't know. I don't want to get into like
I
whole
don't want
politics
to
of
do
it,
it either.
but
He has a right to be a little bit. He is over shit. I've said this many times. I understand punishing the guy. I do think they overdid it, but I do
there's
think
this whole ass stable over some bullshit that all of them are pretty much still embroiled in.
everybody will
Uh,
just argue that no, it's Hawkins. Not everybody, but a lot of people. But speaking of,
I say fair is fair. If
four
if you
guys of that stable have retired because they were not happy with the way Hako got treated. We
yep,
were talking about before we started recording how happy we were that Inho decided to stay. He said, "I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying." He still has
he's
that
loyal
neck
to his
injury. He said
soil.
he's gonna be back in July. We're not sure how far he's gonna drop at that point, midway through whatever third or fourth division, whatever he's in at the moment. Uh, golly, that's far down. I want to see him in color Mawashi again, even if it's just Jurio. I'd like to see him again because I love that guy. I love that little guy so much.
Little thick boy.
Man,
Yeah, man, we're losing club members left and right. Oh, speaking of little thick boy club member, thank you for your service, Koto Echo.
oh yeah,
He just retired. Oh, he was a Little Thick Boy Club vice president, and he is gone now. We are down to pretty much in the top rank and in Jurio, we're down to like two,
two.
maybe, yeah, two, maybe three.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know two off the top of my head. So yeah,
Asakoryu, which is our bobblehead,
yeah.
and Midori Fuji, who came in at 5 wins and 10 losses. Although one of his wins, who was that? Was it against Shodai? Which win was it that I just lost my shit?
That's a good question, man.
I can't
I
remember.
remember you losing your shit. I don't remember who he won against, but you did lose it.
He made that shit look so dominant. Anyways, well, it was somebody, but it was really good.
Okay,
What?
guys.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You were
No,
saying?
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say let's close it up. I
Yeah,
think we got everything we want to talk about.
yeah.
Uh, I am excited that Wakatakage won the Jurio. He should be up in the top division now.
The
I'm very
Walker
pumped
Bros
about that.
together again.
God, he's one of the best I've seen in the last like I don't know 10 years or so. He's been just absolutely amazing. So hopefully he will keep that amazingness going. All right. Good luck this weekend.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Justin, all the Texas boys going out there, all the Texas boys and girls going out there. Good luck to whoever our Team USA is going to be. And I don't have any alcohol because I've had migraines today, so I'm drinking like sports drinks and water. That's all I've been drinking all day.
You're getting no sake, but all the sumo.
All the sumo. All right, guys, get your sumo on. Have a great day.
Pew pew.